Random acts of kindness that will make you cry. Some moments are more touching than others, and I will let you be the judge after you watch these wonderful videos, which will display the kindness some human beings are still capable of. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. In this video, this poor little girl is so afraid of the police and asks them if they are going to hurt her. The police officers take their time to kneel next to the little girl and explain to her that everything is going to be fine. They tell her that they are there to protect her and that she doesn't have to worry about a thing. A cute seal comes out of the water just in time for a pic with this cute little girl. I don't know how many hours of training the seal had to go through to understand his role, but it definitely demonstrates the animal's capacity to understand commands. As these football players pour into the locker room, this soldier waits to surprise his little brother. When the kid brother walks in, he doesn't notice his brother and keeps going. But one of the coaches is their father, and he grabs the little guy and shows him who is there. The second the youngster sees his older brother, he runs into his arms and gives him a big hug. When this woman pretends to cry, her dogs rush to comfort her. They hug and lick her to make her feel better. It's nice to see, but I feel bad for the dogs because she's fooling them by pretending to be sad. A rescue team that was dispatched to help a dog in trouble can be seen saving the dog in this video. The man at the bottom is holding onto a rope while he tries to convince the dog to swim to him, which he does. Once the man grabs the dog, he carries him back up the ramp. The little boy in this video tries to impress this little girl by showing her how to do the twist. The little girl laughs out loud and likes what she sees. I'm sure Chubby Checker would be proud. What better time of the year for a son to return home from a tour and surprise his mother for the holidays? He can be seen walking to his mother's table to serve her, but she's unaware. Even when he arrives at the table, it takes her a few seconds to recognize him. But when she does, she bursts into tears and gives him the hug of a lifetime. The dog in this video is agitated because he sees his master is injured on the ground and being put on a stretcher. The second the man is laying comfortably on the stretcher, the dog is let go, and he runs to his master to hug him. What a beautiful gesture by this loving dog. The man in this video assists this woman in climbing onto a platform so she does not have to step into a large puddle of water to get into her car. To make things easier for her, his partner backs up the truck and raises the platform. This tender moment between siblings exemplifies sibling love and bonding. The bond between these brothers is truly unique, and their affection for one another is evident in this adorable video. Watch as the older baby brother sings a song to his younger brother to help him sleep, demonstrating how strong their bond is. This heartwarming video is sure to make anyone smile and serves as a reminder of the powerful bond between siblings. This little girl has no idea her Marine brother is returning home for the holidays. Is he in there? Absolutely. And when she lifts the box, she falls into his arms and sobs like a baby, or at the very least, like a little girl. When a man collides with a railroad gate and falls to the ground, another person can be seen sprinting to his aid and removing the fallen man from the tracks just as the train arrives. If you ask me, this was a life-saving maneuver. This story is so touching. This bride's dad felt he was going to pass before his daughter got married. So he asked her to wear her wedding gown so he could see her before he died. It doesn't get more touching than this. When his son returns from a tour and wants to hug him, his dad refuses because he wants to get up and salute his son before hugging him. Even though dad can barely stand up, he insists on showing his son the respect he thinks he deserves. This gorgeous beluga comes out of the water to give a cute little girl a kiss. Belugas are friendly and smart. and this whale proves it in this video. This little boy can barely walk himself, but it doesn't stop him from teaching his kid brother the little that he knows when he grabs his hands and helps him walk through the house, putting a big smile on the toddler's face. In this video, a dog can be seen performing all sorts of kind gestures to help people. He's more in tune with what's going on than the humans portrayed in the video, but the most amazing gesture is when he warns a lady of the presence of a small infant leaning on her car before she's about to drive off, hence saving the child's life. The woman can't believe her eyes when she sees the child. This little girl dances with her handicapped brother in this video, so he gets a sense of what it is to move around to music. It's a beautiful and kind gesture by the sister, and it shows, once again, that siblings have strong bonds. I'm not sure if these goldfish think this boy's feet are for them to eat, but the little boy doesn't seem like he's in pain, and he's actually getting a kick out of it. This kind young man gives this older woman a bouquet of flowers, and when she realizes it is simply an act of kindness, she becomes emotional. This little girl freaks out when she meets a professional basketball player and gets to take a few pics with him. The expression on her face is worth $1,000,000. When a student almost chokes after he swallows too much water, his teacher's quick thinking saves the boy's life when she uses what looks like a dumbed-down version of the Heimlich maneuver, but it works. This homeless boy can be seen sipping his soup with his pet cat next to him when someone brings him and his cat some food. It's insane to see such young kids who are homeless. This single dad adopted a child with Down syndrome, and he's having a blast with her on this video. I'm so happy for the child because these two look like they were made for each other. What's even more amazing about this story is that the child was turned down by dozens of families before this man adopted her. A soldier returning from a tour surprises his mom, who jumps right into his arms, giving him a big hug. A homeless man kneels and smiles at a little girl who gives him some food. He blows her a kiss and shows the toddler his appreciation for her kind gesture. This little girl sits on the ground with a sign asking for help because she's hungry and homeless. But people walk right by her without even looking at her until one woman takes the time to sit with the little girl and bring her some food. When another person informs the lady it's a test to see how people react, she is stunned. A person can be seen trying to commit suicide by laying on the railroad waiting for the train to come. But some people notice her, and one man manages to push the person out of the way just in time. When this mom walks into a pawn shop to pawn her ring, the man gives her the cash she needs, but doesn't keep the ring. She can't believe it and breaks down in tears, hugging the man to thank him. This is truly a generous gesture by the store clerk, who is probably the owner. This man receives some flowers from a stranger and a note saying that he deserves everything good that will happen to him. The man is taken back, and after a few moments, walks away to have a good cry. Winter is not easy for any living thing, and this includes birds. So some people decided to feed these birds during the cold winter months. And by the looks of it, it seems like the birds appreciate it very much. When this woman is approached by a stranger asking her if she would kindly pay for the sweater he can't afford, the woman is taken back, but accepts. The stranger tells her that he doesn't want her to pay for the shirt, but instead, he wants to give her $1,000 for saying yes. The woman can't believe her ears and cries. When a police officer sees a woman on the street with her child choking, he rushes to the child's help and manages to save him. This military woman surprises her parents by bringing them flowers at the booth they're sitting at in a restaurant. The look on Mom's face is one of surprise and joy, while Dad just gets up and hugs his daughter. While leading a school assembly, a Long Island teacher was surprised by her son, a previously deployed U.S. airman. It's fair to say that Mom became quite emotional when she first saw her son. The tears flowed and the hugs followed. When a son returns early from Afghanistan and surprises his dad at work, his dad can't hold his emotions and breaks out in tears. This one is touching, and I just love how Dad hugs his son with so much affection. These videos were all so touching, but the store clerk giving the woman the money she needed without taking her ring touched me the most. Which one was your favorite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below? Well, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. Have a great day and see you next time.